Alright, I think the update is applied and everything, so I hope we'll be good to get back into Wuthering Waves. Patching complete. That's gotta compile. You good, game? Yeah, there it goes. It is going. Precompiled shaders. Well, I guess they're... Wait, is that technically precompiled? Because it compiled them just now? World of new tides. Stars align and frequencies collide. Through endless reverbs, a new sound arrives. Head up river. Well, we're way in the beginning, so... Bountiful processor, so health phase increases. I don't know how I get these. Okay. Hope y'all aren't hearing those Discord noises when people are joining this voice chat. I mean, I'm just trying to watch a StarCraft game on the side, and I have a sneaking suspicion. I can't talk right now, apparently, but I have a sneaking suspicion that those Discord noises are coming out the wrong. So I'm gonna make sure that they warp it. Okay. Alright, so let's get back into it. So we were... Okay, that's right. We were told to look after wounded soldiers. That's what we gotta do. Up above. See if I'm in a good spot. I figured out why I couldn't move myself. There we go.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath. It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Medic over.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Alright, after some chaos, you helped medics in treating the wounded.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please, take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are our
They are the
heroes.
ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are
Quartermaster
some
Chief.
recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Now we go talk to the quartermaster. Was- Okay, I thought the marker was over there, and then it suddenly moved over here.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Jinzhou
Very
is
busy.
the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage. I saw
Do you
you
need our
help
help?
arrange the wounded there. Yasholam would need your help more than I do. Thank you, but I must remain to oversee vital military supplies. Juyen. So, he never sent a letter home? Not even once? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, he would trail us rearguards, eager to join the front line. Now, we sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. Eventually, I caved and took him in to help us here in the base. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. I was just thinking about having the logistics team bring him back to the city when you guys showed up. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
There's
What are you doing? Oh,
what's going on?
please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen?
Grenade?
It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry. Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Currently, there's only one waterway open, from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. The rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues.
It's fair. Thank you. The old model of tacitite grenade. Right.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe. Zhuyan is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more brutal than what I've witnessed. Countless lives have been lost in this war. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion. I do share some of Zhuyan's feelings. However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be.
Everyone has
I
a part
too
to...
found what Zhuyan said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted.
You
I
beat him
didn't
up?
mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight?
You
The
pretended to
shape
lose.
changes, but not the forms. The more it moves, the more it yields. Less thinking, more knowing. Simplify for clarity. Yes, I pretended to lose, but Zhuyan saw it through. After our fight, Zhuyan admitted he saw the gap between resonators and ordinary people. He seemed to realize how he was still far from being able to fight the tacit discords. He realized how he was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations. Fighting on the battlefield requires physical and mental strength, and he was not yet prepared for that. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Well. Now what do we do? Oh, finally. Okay.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the magazine indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey?
Options are actually... Am I covering that? Okay, I'm not covering options up. Cool. As in a... emergency vehicle was just going down by the street. Okay, so civilizations are born from war and suffer from war. Perhaps she wants me to meet someone. Perhaps the moment hasn't arrived yet. A chance to do a certain thing. Oh, I'm really not sure.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
Not really, but it's Discord outbreak, mention the magazines of transportation. General, you saw.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us something about the magazine's route of transportation? The quartermaster said the magazines are transported by boat from the south. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the border.
I just clicked. Okay.
General! Follow the Qinglong to war!
You're gonna fight him.
Stay sharp. Tell truth from facade. Finale!
Control.
Unstop. Retreat to advance. Bide the time. Tell truth from facade. Fear no more. Time to fight back. Break! Tell truth from the sun. Wind Rider. Tell truth from facade. Don't you worry. 7. Wind Rider. Time to fight back.
Cool, cool.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you see?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the tacit discords. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away.
It's real. Something's not right. Oh, let's say
The
it's real.
battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you, though we have no idea what it is.
Always
But
been
I
for-
didn't hear anything, or sense any frequencies.
And
Rover?
According to Baija, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
I think it is funny. She's basically like, yeah, my master's taught me
As
by
I
like
make
beating the shit
myself
out of me.
reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts over. Perhaps you can give it a try.
This is a dual tacit discord. The asynchronous fluctuations. Yeah, that's the lead. Book is unlocked. Combat training. We get things for doing them, so sure. We'll do the things for them. Dodge at the right moment to avoid enemy attacks. A successful dodge grants damage immunity for a limited amount of time, allowing you to perform dodge counter. Next basic attack.
Speeding up.
That's explicitly. Told me that. Or defeat the enemies.
Tempest.
Leave it to me.
Ooh. Get items. Oh yeah, there's skill training, which also gives me items I should use too for skill. Okay, so resonators gain concerto energy when dealing damage or performing dodges in combat. When concerto energy is full, the other resonator's icon blow up. Sheer resonator when concerto energy is full to trigger the exiting resonator's ultra skill and consume all the concerto energy for resonator's intro skill. Each resonator has their own unique ultra skill and skill.
Sucks to be you.
Oops.
Let's give him hell.
We'll switch character trigger.
Let me be your blade.
On the switch.
Oh, bring it on! No biggie. Still fine and dandy. Let me be your blade. Don't worry. Oh, bring it on! I can take it.
Switch.
Time for some hot action! Let's give him hell!
Okay, I think I kind of get that. Seemed like her concerto energy did not go down when I swapped though, but maybe I was just reading that wrong. So again. Basic lineup comp. Max game concerto. Oh, wait, oh, I see the concerto energy is the circular thing, not the bar along the bottom. Okay.
Tranquility.
Pulse. Sanhua.
Stay behind me.
Buffs. Okay. Attack again. Concerto energy. Cool. So I'm gonna switch to
Swift and resolute.
so then whoever gets both of them.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Cool. Cool, cool, okay.
One with the sounds.
That is oh. He's charged at this one. Alright. Still more stuff to go through. One more. Tune break. Back the target to build. tune of. He enters tune state at max. Oh, well, stopped working. Tune break interrupts them and clears off tune level. Okay. Okay. Certain skills or in certain phases. Tune state with or interrupts. Yeah, okay. Status locked state while testing. Not be accumulated. State.
Keep it together. Bad timing.
I don't know if I like being
Last chance.
or
I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us.
yeah, so I think that's what that F key that appears on enemies that I've noticed in a few fights is all about. So that's cool to know. Okay. We could do the skill ones, but I am in the right game category, right? I didn't change my category. Let me just. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta fix the camera. We're not in any category at the moment. How did that happen? What? Sorry about that. I don't know how that. I also gotta fix myself here. I am a bit afraid that I need to get a new mother, which means I would have to take my computer apart again. Move everything. That I don't chat. Don't want to do that. Okay. This is the base. Just a map. I got that. Well, I mean, I just for upgrading to the 5080, I had to get a new case because it would not fit in my old case, and so I already I just went through migrating the whole PC, so I just really don't want to have to deal with that again. Meat. Meat. Especially because I don't know if I can actually get my graphics card out of my freaking other motherboard at this point. Go there if you want. We'll just stick to the story path for now.
Wind guide me.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Field special bonus. Has a unique and special buff. The tacit field look central planes periodically generates a concerto energy sphere, which recovers concerto energy. AoE damage. Cast interest skill.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
It's just ants. Turned into a turtle and ants. With like disco lights. Okay. I guess hard to move.
Transmitting frequency. Verity shines.
Oh, bring it on!
Swift and resolute.
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
Swift and resolute.
Oh, bring it on! Heads up! Ally of justice!
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows.
Jeez,
One with the sounds. Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness.
All right. Unlocked.
I
Star.
think I found something, Rover. Watch out.
Oh, he's a cute little guy. He's fine.
Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us? Brother. Help. Help.
It's not.
Brother. Brother. Help. Help. Help.
Brother.
Help. It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common tacit discord. Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When frequencies are scattered and recombined, a new tacit discord is born. This one probably devoured the frequencies of humans, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent? Who is behind this twisted plot?
Now tacit discords for Ed. She.
I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of deep sadness and eager anticipation. Rover, I think I know what's going on here. It
You're
seems
right.
to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this tacit discord. No, the cries of this whole village. The village is crying, waiting for rescue. Something truly awful must have happened here, and the victims' reverberations still linger. Based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins, that didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the streams. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. Or maybe someone has been intentionally concealing it. Anyway, there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. This place is dangerous. I'll inform Chuzia about what happened here. Can we continue our search before the official investigators arrive? Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up.
His token has pointed
Thank
to.
you, Rover. Please stay vigilant.
Hey, Bill.
As for the little one here, let's leave it be.
That over here.
The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and dragged away. Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured.
I see, guys. Oh, those were the suspicious embers.
Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines. They seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages, driven by certain beliefs.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
These cards. Ah, I see. The Fractsidus is likely behind it all.
The Fractsidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fractsidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Fusing humans and tacit discords.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fractsidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fractsidus-related cases. They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of.
Kitty. Protect the kitty.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it.
Oh, so I'm just gonna ruin his introduction? Okay. You are Scar?
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac.
Jiang Yang.
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
So my question first.
Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here, because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My
Well,
goal
okay.
is
My
simple.
mouse.
I just
My
want
camera.
to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see.
I gotta fix the camera.
As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
What's this new to this village?
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see?
Several people were injured. Tacit discord.
Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
Villagers killed each other. Sidious manipulated the villagers.
Ah, how typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. Good and evil as clear as day. It's a tired story that people cling to in their mundane lives. Oh, how it keeps them in check. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
Scar? Oh. Check this out. Children's book rests on a torn piece of diary paper. Polished diary. Hi, I'm Mike. Found a new home, and the nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. Our old home was scared by monsters, so we went on a super long journey. New place, I asked my mom and daddy will catch up with me, and uncle said really soon. Can't wait for them to join us here. The place is so sunny, and it has a huge tree that grows peaches. Not many people from here go to the big city, though. Oh, mommy and daddy to find quick. It's my birthday. Everyone's been real nice, saying I'm their lucky charm because I can keep those monsters away. Be happy, and everyone likes me lots. We had cake and noodles, and I got presents too. Been forever since I saw mommy and daddy, though. Hope they will come back. They come back? December 5th as well. Marks my 4th birthday here. Village head made it official. I'm his daughter now. But before that, everyone was already been taking care of me and shared with me delicious meals. Father told me I'm a child of Ichi village, and I should consider myself lucky. Feel really fortunate to be loved by so many people, even though my powers are still small. My best to continue protecting this village from being invaded by tacit discords.
Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves. Fables.
Storyteller.
Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
This is, I guess, optional, so we'll confront him.
Huh? What is it? Are you back for some chit-chat? I see. So, you want to cheat, huh? A clever move, unbound by convention. I like it. But I'm not telling you more. Not yet. Wouldn't want our first conversation to become a boring exchange of words, just parroting each other's lines. You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
Good attack. We're cute. Slips each containing someone's on. Most of the notes are soaked in longer. Work if it does, I would lifetime. Yield. Don't take away my. Oh, okay. I wish I could stand up again. I want money, enough money. Amazing. Okay, the leg's healed. My mother just died and left me some money, but I don't want my wish to come through with this. I want my mother back. Change. It did make me stronger, but lately I seem to be getting weak again, and I can't be without it because I haven't sacrificed enough. Please don't take away my wish. I'll give you anything. Is really what we all wanted? Children's book, half buried in the mud.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security. Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
All created equal, there should be no higher.
Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
Thank you, little passive Discord. Purple page for child. Resting on the ground.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you?
Even quid pro quo.
I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce. Always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more, and more, and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. But when they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
Sure does. That's markings on the wall. Taking a closer look, you notice some faint markings on the wall. Like monster, witch, banish her, and all her fault are written thickly on the wall. Purple page from a children's book silently resting against the
Later,
ground.
the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
Scarrier, what happened? But you still fucked this village up. Probably.
Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
Probably the shepherd.
Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path. Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes?
Everything they owned, their sincerity. Their lives.
Of course, as always. Life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
Murdered by its flock shepherd. Executed because its flock was deceived. Survived along with all the other.
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock never found out about it. They were deceived to believe the black lamb was the culprit.
Almost there, Rover. Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover?
Very word.
What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo.
It's not why you became a shepherd
Fun
yourself?
answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one who breaks the rules.
Who fights too long against dragons becomes a dragon himself.
Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say.
I mean, we get to fight now? Okay. Yes? Scars Elysium. Resurrection point. Okay.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take?
I do have so.
Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And I've got us. Don't rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
Disperse. Leave it to me. Administering first aid.
Such speed. Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. And eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors.
The hour is upon us.
Alrighty. That wasn't too bad of a fight.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from her!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again. In the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them?
Never mind. You alright?
No,
Let's check on you.
don't worry. I'm okay. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
Sigma, that's all I care.
Brother. Brother. Huh? Why are you here, little one?
Probably hit out
I've
of.
never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be? Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before. Let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened?
Yeah, sure.
It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual.
Or is feeding me bits of info.
Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves.
Check.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
And I found. In.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Wind guide me.
Back on the stones and after. That went really fast.
Look, the water is going down. I can't believe it. There is such a big
Wilson plugs the gravitational anomaly in the overworld. Use the glider to pin it to lift it in air.
How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him.
Looks like there's asset field.
That tree. It's stunning. really enchanting. Please, save us. Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here?
Something there I can't do. I'll just...
Where did it go? Oh, is that a diary?
Investigate. A stranger man came to our village. He said to call him brother. I didn't mind. He was really friendly, but for some reason he seemed different from the people in the village. He knew a lot about me, even telling me that we were of the same kind. He told me a really strange fairy tale. The fairy tale was kind of scary, but reality was even scarier, he said. Then asked, what would you do if you were the little black lamb? Before I could think of a reply, he had already left with a cryptic, see you next time. I told father about it, but he said no one like that had ever visited our village. Me? Sorry. I'm so sorry, smudged water stains. If only I weren't so weak, I would have driven away those tacit discords. If Sissy didn't have to protect me. There must be a way. Father said I can manipulate the frequencies of tacit discords and humans. Sissy, I'm so sorry you look like this now. It is only temporary. I'll do everything I can to return you to what you were before. I know you can still hear me. Father promised me. I'll surely find a way to help. It's been 3 months since that incident. Father doesn't seem to remember I'm still keeping a diary. He gave the notebook to me, but if he found out I'd been writing about everything, he'd be so mad. He orders me to do what he says and use my powers to recombine frequencies of tacit discords. If anyone finds out the truth, that Sissy who went missing actually died trying to protect me, and then I turned her into a horrifying tacit discord, they will see me as a monster. I will be banished, and no one will ever understand or accept me with what I can do. No one, except him. Will the dead really come back through frequency manipulation? And if so, then what would happen to their shattered souls trapped inside their new bodies? I really don't know. Every day I feel more and more uneasy. The people in the village are disappearing, and those tacit discords father has brought back. I can't shake the feeling that something is very wrong. I am trapped like a moth to a flame, unable to escape this dark path. I don't know what my father did. It must have been something terrible for the tension and unease here. I am not allowed outside anymore, and when I ask why, he just brushes it off. The price for my wish to come true is more bloodshed. Villagers have surrounded our house. They must have learned about it all. The murderer. Is that what they call me now? Or perhaps my father, too? At this point, what difference does it make? After all that has happened, can someone come and save me? I must pay the price for the village. There is a God. I hope they can. Save my village. End of the last diary entry. You see a message in another handwriting. Seems you are the luckier one.
That girl just wanted to save her village, but those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now? Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. Hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? Or did she miss her only family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end? My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again. I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again, but I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament, but at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it.
I trust
Really?
you.
Thank you, Rover. Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. I'll compile a report on what happened here and send it in along with the clues we've gathered. Yes, let's go back. Together.
Like the recommended for your current level. Service activity set daily. XP can be claimed based on the day's activity points. Okay. And oh, we have okay. See. Move on. Union level XP, accumulate union XP to increase union level. For more quests and activities, you can quickly obtain union EXP through the following: complete daily requests, consume wave plates, complete various quests, from supply chests, and complete with activities in the overworld. Okay. But these are more things to do. Some more stuff. Yes, I got both of those. Cool. Those. Weapon. Okay, these are simulation things. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of like the not story progression stuff for right now. Appeared in the wild, getting creatures. Got what I do with it? Function podcast. Complete tasks to gain podcast and acquire rewards. This is where the game just kind of throws a whole bunch of different mechanics at us, and here, a whole bunch of pop. Now that I click proceed, fast travel to. Sure. Fast travel. Takes us nearby, but not necessarily. Okay. I just thought there was a call.
Leave it to me.
Strike from the shadows.
One with the sound.
It's like some fusion will affect the first is stacked to its ends. All stacks will explosion. Checks carefully. Avoid building up. Quest is complete. Mission challenge 1. So that's what we use to do. That's like somewhere. Let's see. That is. Do. Happened here.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom. You there, looking to put on some...
I don't know what the difference between match and solo.
I sense you're weak one with the sounds. The hour is upon us.
Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action! I'll fire it up!
That. Echo. Locked. I guess that's something that can just happen. We can just do off like this other stuff. It's not marking things. Or to go away, but they're not. Ascension 1, by reaching a higher Soul 3 phase, you will have the opportunity for rewards after defeating enemies or spheres. However, be warned that the encounter will also be more dangerous and vice versa. Ascension challenge. Enemies in the overworld. Okay. Clear rewards and that. Okay, so we get. Or we can't get that. Weapon experience. Just that traits. This is. Just drop. Raider resistant. That's right, I can't. Forgot about that.
Think you can catch up? Up and away!
Wanted. That's a Discord bolt. See. That river. See something like. Down with one. Always attracts real experts. I knew it. Stuff. The recruitment track. Brought him ahead of the center of studies. To academy. Adrenaline rushing to see an old poster like this made with real paper like old days. Powerful one himself must have one-on-one showdown with a wanted criminal. Sir denial death. Be in the chair for you. Romance of the list. Got a message. Yes, it's me. See? So I got some emergencies back in the lab. Interested in this? Find me. Search station in Port City of Wishu. It's time we meet. Alrighty. Not what I'd expect from a professor. From sticks. Okay.
Think you can catch up?
Eat cooking ones. Go do this one. Okay, this one paper. What's that? Trying for a while now, I can't get an answer out of her. Just came to buy spicy chicken, but the fowl is already. Said come back tomorrow, I'll get the stuff and do prep, and she sat down and bawled. It's been like this for nearly 10 minutes now. I haven't gotten the slightest clue what she's so sad about. Can't do anything right every day. I can't buy what I want to eat. I'm sobbing. Now you're crying even harder. Here, let me tears. You get the picture. If you could just go buy some fresh ingredients, I can do she's craving for. I'm gonna help, but I just don't have the time. It needs care, and the shop needs tending. Right. So much. Treat you to nice when you're back. Ingredients of the spicy pulled chicken. You can directly ask. Hey, we're all familiar. Tell them I sent you and the bills on me. If you won't mind the hassle, I'll make sure to treat you with your.
Think you can catch
okay.
up?
Try to cook, but we can provide buffs for resonators. Ingredients can be collected across the overworld or obtained. Okay, so you need recipes to learn how to do something. Okay. And I literally can't cook. One thing I can cook, but meat. That's alright.
Think you can catch up?
So we'll do this. This we deliver quest, so where? Marker? Oh. Strange researchers trying to talk to cats through a special function of her terminal. Alright. That's a quest. Restore weapon about upgrade one. I see. Quests. Regret to inform you that your recent order cannot be filled as. Verify your address, sir. Apologize. Okay. That's. Oh, and mouse dies. And camera. Okay. I really hope that that's not a motherboard issue. But I am really thinking that it is. Good now? I am good now. Community events, info. Everything that has a red exclamation mark is taken. Please. Okay, okay. All the stores, all various union levels, these. Good. Okay, we got a whole camera thing. Quests. That's what I was looking for. It says 90. Oh, it's right there on the screen. Like it or not, we've already declined the package. Pretend this order never existed. Anyone before sending that Could I have you seriously think we could have delivered it? Of course. No order is too tough for us to handle. Ever. Make that process. So, Sea of Flames in Port City. There's no way I'm letting any of our stuff go to such a dangerous place, but besides, who would order anything to a place like that? It's obviously a prank. It was food, medicine. It was for one person. I mean, the order must be trapped there, starving and freezing. That's why they ordered those things. If that's the case, and I'm not saying it is, we wouldn't make much, just barely enough to cover. Listen, if they really needed it, wouldn't they just place another order? If they can't just place another order. This is my call to make as manager. Leave it. It isn't a blame game. Tell our customers we promise we deliver. Go. Talk about this order. It's the rejection email I sent out. How did it end up here? Mika. Must have sent it to the wrong recipient when you grabbed my touchpad earlier. Must be fate. You deliver it, please. Can't stand this. So, is this misunderstanding? Or you wasted your time because of our mistake? Oh, don't worry, it's not a big deal. Standing is a rare, generous individual. Anyway, it was entirely our fault that caused all this. We'll issue formal apology later, but for now, allow me to sort out this strange order. Sea of Flames, that dangerous place? What the Sea of Flames is? Really don't know. Sea of Flames is a vast field of incinero petals whose pollen is extremely toxic. Mention the horrible. You've made it out of there alive, as far as I know. Now you say how dangerous it is, Namaka. That's exactly why we're needed. Customer must know that only Lolo Logistics can deliver what he needs there. No, please. Said no. But why? Just take no for an answer. Oh, she's so stubborn. Could you help me convince her? I agree. Fulfill your promise. No matter what, we have to fill our orders. We do at Lolo Logistics. Just let me take it from here. Full responsibility as the courier for this job. Fair enough? Much bad. Our delivery gear and hurries away. What now? Still left for the Sea of Flames. Places? Why there? Places? We don't let our employees go near the Sea of Flames. That place is off limits. Incident dates back to when Lolo Logistics established our first Xinjiao branch. That place got overrun by incinero petals, spewing toxic pollen that drove everyone away. And to make things worse, the Center for Weatherological Climate Studies found those gravity storms raging. Talk about adding insult to injury. If that pollen ever got swept up into the upper atmosphere by those storms, it's a disaster for Xinjiao and the surrounding regions. It sounds real dangerous. Absolutely, at the time, the researchers figured out that the only way to stop the spread was to deactivate the tacit mark of those flowers. Washu Academy created explosive spears to do the job, but the terrain was too dangerous for any regular vehicle to get through. Just the tacitite vehicles were tied up at the front lines with the Midnight Rangers, fighting off the TD outbreak, so we couldn't get the spears to the center of the Sea of Flames. That left Lolo Logistics to step in with our spare tacitite vehicles and deliver them. It was for the Midnight Rangers to use them to take out the tacit marks, risking their lives in the process. Everyone knew how dangerous the job was, but we took it on anyway. For all, our motto is, we promise we deliver. But we couldn't get there in time. Our couriers tried their best, but they couldn't deliver the spears in time. In the end, only one spear made it through, and even though we fell short, the Midnight Rangers thanked us. They had most of their people escort our carriers to safety, while a few brave souls stayed behind to charge at the tacit mark, knowing it would cost them their lives. Passed the spear along, one after another, trying to get it to the tacit mark, but the deadly pollen was too much. In the end, they all ended up overclocking. Then why is there still pollen there? The spear got damaged during transport, so it didn't fully deactivate the tacit mark when it hit. The explosion never went off. But at least the attack weakened the tacit mark enough to stop the spread of the incinero petals, and the pollen concentration dropped to a level that no longer threatens Xinjiao. Even though no one blamed the survivors at Lolo Logistics, were racked with guilt, thinking their mistake cost those brave soldiers their lives. The mission left a permanent scar on our company. After that, we made it a rule that any major order had to be handled by resonators with combat skills. We promise we deliver. It's just easier said than done. Now you see why that place is such a taboo for us. We don't want couriers like Mimica getting mixed up with the Sea of Flames. I think that's enough blabbering for me. Let's figure some fun. That girl is as stubborn as a mule and never listens to anyone, but she's also known for being ridiculously fast. If I don't head out right now, I might not be able to catch up with her. Maybe I can help. No, miss. Why bother you with this? I am partially responsible for her running off. But, alright then. For your assistance. Let's search for her on the outskirts of the Sea of Flames first. Send you the coordinates. Miss? I'm gonna go along for it. First, I'll see you there. I don't want to jump into that just yet. There was another explorer. Wait, that's not quests. No. This is over this page. Have to reach Union level 11 to Flashing Blades. This is the one.
Great food, great value. Come take a look.
Well, so she's finally willing to buy from my place, huh? Actually, I see you. A moment, please. I'll go get what you need, bro. Just guaranteed. Bag and you spy freshly caught.
You're here for some grub? Finally found the time to drop by today, huh?
And everything, thank you so much. It's my turn to shine. See, pulled chicken sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie. Yes, we need again. You're crying even harder. You're crying not to your days? No, it's really delicious. Just too spicy. As a child, I was always crying, and my grandpa would make pulled chicken to cheer me up. He used to say that if I ate something spicy, all the bitterness of life would go away and there's no need to cry. Now that I'm older, I don't cry as much. When my grandpa passed away, I didn't even shed a tear. But I'd lost the ability to cry. Recently, I was under a lot of pressure and felt wronged, and I suddenly wanted to eat pulled chicken. Find it anywhere. That's when I'm really troubling you, but I just miss my grandfather. Or on that. Thank you so much, both. Chicken was delicious. Definitely be back for more. Anytime, sweetie. Be sure to wear a big smile on your face next time. Glad you stopped by to help. Wouldn't have made the chicken for her in time without you. Things like this. Restaurant owner, you inconveniently come across situations like this. It can be tough sometimes, and a good meal can make all the difference. I started this place. When I saw that little girl crying, it broke my heart. For lending a hand today, help me. Thank you so much for today. From now on, you can use the pots in my shop as you please. If you have any difficulties, hesitate to tell me. Put the pot right there. I have copied the recipe for spicy pulled chicken for you. If you follow the recipe to do the cooking, it'll be delicious. Right now, here I have some ingredients for you. There's some left. Another dish. Yeah, long time to see you, Nightcat. How's it going? Let's see what you're up to. Are you down? Map? Or is it all? It's no biggie. Really? What? Not as huge as diving into the tokens, that's for sure. Or what I promise about treating you this meal? Well, since I have a few days off, I've figured you'd be around. Now's the perfect time to cash in on that promise and fight you out. How about the Jinjiao Speedster takes you on a culinary adventure? The restaurant. I mean, we're... There's delicious food, and there's me. You a foodie too. Next time I'll patrol and find something tasty. Taste, so... For date, right? Restaurant. Gourmet Street. Time-wise, just let me know. I'm waiting to hear from you. Oh, we're... I just wanted to cook. Forgot to fix the camera. The river. Finally found you. You'd be waiting. Always worth it. No, you're too kind, but it always comes first. Let's dive straight into ordering, starting this feast. Here, a little thing. Brought a friend along today. How the hell? Oh no. Forget that name. I'm begging you. Exactly. Meet Rover, my awesome new friend. Treats on me. I brought her here to experience her cult. Show her something. Says or dislikes. Sweet, salty, sour, spicy. Something like something. See, give me the thrill. She'll be ready soon. On something special. It's amazing. I'll certainly be back for more. Bringing be around. Always better with more pals. Let's see, what's that? Ingredients, every card. My plate. There's always room for soup in my second stomach. Not that I'm unwilling to make it. In fact, it's an old wartime dish, a recipe lost to the ages. We keep it alive through word of mouth, preserve its memory. About its taste, people have a lot of fun debates about it, but one thing's certain, it's like a warm, fresh hug, absolutely delightful and unforgettable. However, while searching through the old books, I stumbled upon a recipe. Though calling it a recipe might be a stretch. See, back then, the ingredients that are like riddles for us now. Red beans, sweet, monkvirid, golden handled spoon. I have no idea what they are. Speaking of peculiar ingredients, it does remind me of someone. Stop beating around the bush, just tell me, I won't take offense. Well, it's Uncle Mai. He's always bragging about how he can get any ingredient, but if he's clueless about these, it's just wasting his time. It's business. Just so we're clear, I won't answers, but if you want to give him a shot with this recipe, it's your call. Let's do it. Alright, I'll copy the recipe. On the please don't worry. Yay. I cook now. Read my room.
Let me be there for everyone. As we head...
Let's reach farther down. No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
Another day, another heroic me.
Why has... Let me be there for everyone.
Everybody. So. And Okay, cool. Really do, but I think I'm gonna call it a night here. So we're in a bit of the game that's a little. Do boss fights and or the grinds and stuff.
Let me be there for everyone as
But
we
we can
head
do
toward our
Ascensions, 'cause,
shared
yeah, we only have-
future, leaving the past behind.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
We could have sent someone.
Another day, another heroic me!
No rush.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Why hesitate if you know what you want? In this world, there are only those things which are not yet known, not those which cannot be known. I seem to be one step closer to the truth I seek.
I don't know if it's really worth trading weapons. It's like still anything's a soul stone if you're.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Swords. Gotcha, gotcha. It's better than in some other game. Check marks. Right. Two on. Alrighty. I'm gonna call it a night here. So, what fun so far? The Mom and Spy X family. So, I don't know if you were here when we started this the other day, but yeah, there's you can be male or female for the main character, and you can change at any time as well, which is kind of cool. Let me fix self roll.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Alrighty. So I'm back. So I'm gonna call it a night here, though. It's getting kind of late. It's like 30 now. Tomorrow will be more Diablo AI. It's gonna be a Friday, so it looks like Escalade isn't feeling well, so we're probably not gonna do group playing. So we might play this more tomorrow, but we'll have Diablo AI in the daytime. And I'm having fun with the game so far.